I would first need you to explain what it means for a kid to be part of the LGBTQ. I'm not saying I'm not saying that kids can't be part of it, but I'm asking what do you believe that means for a kid to be part of the LGBT? What does it mean to be part of the LGBT?
A kid can be lesbian. A kid can be gay. A kid can be bi. A kid can be trans.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
What about a kid being religious?
Well, that's taught, so that's entirely different.
That's not a biological trait, but okay.
Yeah,
What is okay? So
That's actual.
what is
in my opinion, that's actual indoctrination.
How is LGBTQ? What did you say? A biological trait? How is that a
It's a fixed biological trait. It's in the brain. It's a fixed biological trait in the brain that's
What?
you. Yes.
In other words, you don't choose to be gay, trans, lesbian, queer. You don't choose that.
I disagree with that because I chose to be bisexual for a few years, and now I'm not anymore.
Yes, I think that you're still bisexual. You've just
But I'm
chose
still
one.
asking the Bish Dish. I was wanting to can you explain to me how being LGBTQ is a biological trait, and how it
Wait, first, I want you to explain to me how you chose to be bisexual and now you're not anymore.
I used to watch a lot of Korn, and it's progressed to me watching different types, and then I started finding attractions to certain things, and then I literally for a year or so came out as being bisexual, and then after I stopped watching Korn, and realized I was like, I don't want to.
Okay, honey, you're still bisexual.
I had a spiritual experience, and I
Thank you.
came to believe that what I was doing was wrong, and also, but that wasn't what
there it is.
stopped me. I also
honey, you're
found
still.
a girlfriend and stopped
Babe.
watching Korn, and then
Babe,
stopped acting
Jake.
on my
Acting.
bisexual.
Jake,
Yeah, so I was
Jake,
acting because it is a choice to go out and act upon your
God.
desires.
Jake, honey, babe, love, you're still bisexual.
No, I'm not.
You are. You still have an attraction to both men
No, I
and women.
don't actually.
Wait, acts
do.
or
You
not?
choose not.
How
You choose
are
not to
you-
act upon it. Just
how
because
would
you're not
you know
acting
that?
upon it doesn't mean
I'm
you-
telling you that
Okay.
I'm not though.
Okay,
Because
Jake,
you
listen to
just
me.
said that. You just said you choose not to act on it.
Right, Jake, listen to me, honey.
And I
Just
chose
because
to
you
stop
don't-
watching Korn, and I chose to stop being attracted to
Oh my
those
God.
things.
Jake, for the love of God, please listen. You
chose
still have an
at
attraction
it
to both
anymore.
men and
No,
women.
I do not
Just
have
because-
attraction to
Oh
men
my
anymore.
God, Jake! Stop, dude.
Okay, then stop telling me that I don't have that I still have an attraction when
You're
I'm telling
just
you that I
are
do not.
shoving, but baby, you are shoving yourself in the closet, and the closet is glass and see-through. You still have an attraction to men and women. Just because you choose not to act upon it doesn't mean
I'm telling
you're
you
no
that I
longer-
don't.
Oh my fucking God, dude! Just because you're choosing.
Are you
not to
good?
act-
Are you good, man?
Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Are you
So
capable of
this is
listening?
exactly what we're gonna do. So just because you're choosing to not act upon being any type of gayness, right, doesn't mean that you're not bisexual anymore. It just means that you're not acting on that. The attraction to both genders is still there. It just doesn't mean that you're not. It means that you're not acting on it. Now I'm done.
If you want to tell me that that's how I believe,
You
then
told
I
us,
can believe
Jake,
that, but I am telling you that I do not have that attraction anymore.
that you changed your position because that's no pun intended. Because you actually said that. You actually said you said I choose not to act on it. And those words came out of your mouth.
Yeah, Jake, you're
I
saying
choose
that
not
you
to-
choose not to act on it because you had some sort of spiritual awakening. That's not you suddenly not
Yes,
being gay
meaning.
anymore.
So can I
That means that
explain
you're
what I mean by
shoving that
acting
part of you
upon it?
down.
Can I choose? Can I tell you what I mean by acting upon it? Because it is having a relation with another human being is an action. Choosing to go out and have that type of a relation. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word sex. Is a choice to go out and do those things.
Right.
I choose not
Sure.
to do those things anymore. I choose not to watch corn anymore. Those attractions are not there anymore. It was mainly a thing from me watching corn because I was getting more and more perverted. The less I'm watching those things, the less perverted I have gotten, and I do not have those
Have you-
attractions anymore.
Have you considered
I'm
that
telling you
before
that.
was your bi awakening and you realized you were actually bi?
No, I realized that I was just not getting off to certain things enough, so I was like, okay, what can be more crazy? And it was going further and further. Like, that's kind of how it worked.
Babe, just because, okay, so you can be bisexual and be attracted to one gender more than the other.
And never
But I'm
engage.
telling you, I don't have those attractions to men anymore.
So you're saying if you turned on the corn now, you would have no attraction anymore.
Honestly, yeah, I would probably be like, I don't want to watch that kind of
You
corn
don't
anymore.
want to. That's so different.
And I'm not attracted to it anymore.
All right. Well,
But I was
Totally
wanting to
different
ask
things.
the Dish, what does it mean to have an LGBTQ biological trait? Please explain how that works.
There are studies that shows it's a fixed biological trait as far as in the brain, from being LGBTQ, from your gender identity, your orientation, your attraction. Those are all fixed I can grab studies for you if you want to go into the details of them, but I mean, there are studies that show this.
So what is it? The certain part of your brain is like a little smaller or something? Because I've looked into it before, but I don't see how that correlates to your desires.
I don't know the size specifically, but yeah, and being gay or being trans are both found biologically.
I don't understand how that works at all. I believe that it's desires that you're acting upon. Just like a guy, maybe.
Wait, but you understand that you can be gay without ever having sex with a guy, right?
Right, but you can also be someone before you say heterosexual relation. Before you get into the relation, you're looking at girls and you're being attracted to all sorts of different girls. Then you get into a relationship. You can have the ability to choose not to continue to look to like be
but that doesn't
attracted sexually.
no, but that doesn't mean you're not attracted to women anymore.
Repression does not
But you're
erase the
choosing not
reality.
to lust after them. So you can
different.
like feed that lust for let's say
That's different. That is a different thing.
And it's also not all about lust either. It's strange to go that direction.
like I guess attraction, lust, whatever you want to call it. Like
There's romantic attraction.
they're very different. I mean, they can be related in some ways, but yeah, it's
Looking at-
you have somehow made identity. I mean, made attraction completely and only sexual, and I don't think that is being honest with what a relationship is about and what attraction is all about. That's hardly the only element, and for some people, that's not an element at all.
well, so what when you get into a relationship, you get married, and then you stop wanting to like lust after people and be like, oh, like I am sexually attracted to other people.
What?
Would that not be the exact same thing as like choosing not to act upon the like what? Where are you saying that the?
Well, if you're
What is-
choosing not to cheat on someone when you're in a monogamous relationship, that's completely different.
And then you're also
I
choosing
feel
not
like-
to feed those lusts, though.
It's not about lust. I don't know how
Those sexual attractions.
I kind of see why, because you keep using phrases like lust and it's wrong and it's perverted. You have somehow made relationships so filthy that I think I see why you're pushing yourself back away from something that you were open to exploring in your life. And I can't even make, I won't make fun of you for it. I think it's a little sad. I'm a little disheartened hearing that. Because
What do you mean?
a relationship, I've been in a relationship for 23 years. I married my husband recently, and at no point in time have I been like, oh, our relationship is only about having an intimate physical relationship, and it's only about being lustful. And no, my relationship with him is so much more than that. I mean,
Are you
that's
saying
obviously part of it, but
you're
I mean,
still like attracted to other people outside of that relationship?
not to the point that I want to be with anyone else but him.
Exactly. So you're choosing not to act upon those, or like, what would you say? You're like not like.
I can't tell
What would you?
Jake, that's choosing not to cheat, my guy.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Therefore,
That's not the
you
same
have the
thing.
ability to choose not to do those things.
To not cheat on someone.
Exactly
Okay,
what I'm trying to get
Okay.
at.
Okay. You can't choose though if you look at someone and think that they're attractive.
Right.
Like,
So you're
I'm
still
watching
like
a movie and I'm like, damn, that guy's
attracted
good
to
looking.
other. You're saying that the outside of your relationship, you're attracted to other people.
Yeah.
I can
Dude,
find people
can-
attractive. Hold on. I can find
You're
people attractive without wanting to jump in bed with them.
Yes.
You can like
Super
recognize
easy.
that somebody is like pretty or beautiful or whatever, but you're not attracted to them, right? Or what? Like,
No,
I can think
yeah,
they're attractive.
I am. I can have a girlfriend and still think Selena Gomez is hot, bro. Like,
Yes.
would that not be like lusting after her?
No.
No.
So you're recognizing that you have the ability to not choose who you
Oh
are.
my lord. Okay.
Let's
do
see,
you
lust.
realize
The
that-
definition of lust: very strong sexual desire. So if I think insert celebrity here is hot, but I have no sexual desire to them, that is not lust.
And if I even
Okay,
if I
so
look
you
at,
choose-
at a
yes.
celebrity, and even if I would pick a hot guy, a celebrity, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm going to do him in a Motel 6. No, do I need to do that? There was a massive difference between your attraction and your identity and who you are and what actions you do outside of that. They're not even in the same thing.
Okay, so what is the difference? Are you saying that you can think that
Motel 6.
both
From
sexes
classy.
are hot?
I am gay as hell, and I can recognize a hot woman. Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, so you're saying yes. What that's what I'm like. I'm understanding what you're saying. So you are recognizing that you can only you can choose to lust after one person, and it's not. It is
Oh
a
my
choice.
God.
Oh.
It's not a.
I actually
choice
don't lust
who you
over
lust
anyone.
after. It's not a choice who you lust after.
I don't lust after anyone.
It's not a choice to choose to be in a relationship with a person.
Abby, that's
Oh
gonna
my
break.
god.
It's a
We're gonna break
choice
it,
to
Abby.
be in a relationship with someone, yes. It's not a choice to look at someone and say, damn, I think they're attractive.
My ex and I did that. We do it together all the time. We're like, do we think this person attractive? Yes or no? We did it all the time.
Yes.
right. But the
You're-
thing
you're
is,
saying
the
you
thing
can
that you're
choose not
Jake.
to.
But I am a straight woman, right? I don't have an attraction to women. Only men.
Jake, the thing that you're missing here, Jake, the thing.
Can't choose women.
Yeah, Jake, the thing that you're missing here is that like you're equivalating attraction to immediate lust is what you're doing. So you can think someone's attractive and not want to have sex with them. Like if you are dating somebody, you can still think other people are attractive, but not want to sleep with them. And that's not because of like you're pushing down that urge all of a sudden. It's just the fact that like I don't want to do that because I'm dating someone else.
Exactly. That's what I'm under. Yes. So how is it not a choice to choose to. I mean, like people are saying that. I don't know, man. It's so nuanced, I guess. But I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing 100% with what you're saying.
Right, Jake.
But I feel
don't
like some
think it's
people are like, "Oh, I
nuanced.
don't have the choice to be heterosexual."
Yeah, Jake, I don't think it's
It's like-
nuanced. I just think you're starting to understand that you're failing to back up your argument and that you're losing this argument.
No, I'm saying I agree with what you're saying.
Right, which is exactly what I just
Which
said.
is that you can choose to be in a relationship with somebody and not lust after other people.
I have an idea here. Let's try this. I don't know why I'm trying to humor. What food, Jake, do you absolutely hate? Like hearing about the food, you're like, oh no, thank you. But name something.
Capicola.
What?
Capicola, the like sandwich meat. Yeah,
That was very specific. Okay.
hate that stuff. Yeah.
So, could you choose to like eating it?
No,
Like,
but I
could you put it in your
if
mouth?
I wanted to.
Yeah, you can
Roll
choose
with me on
to
this
eat
one.
it.
Could you put it in your mouth and enjoy it?
No, but I could choose to eat it.
Right. Okay. So eating it doesn't mean you're going to like it, right? Is this helping anyone? Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You can put things in your mouth, but you're not going to really like them. But sometimes you might put something in your mouth, and hey, if you liked it last week, you probably are still going to like it next week. Maybe not as much.
Exactly. So it's a choice to eat it or not, whether you eat it or not.
Oh, Jesus.
You're actually
It's a choice
getting
whether
it.
you eat that sandwich or
Yes.
not.
Jake, actually,
Yes.
you're actually getting it. Like you're getting
That's
the point.
what I am.
here.
No, I am saying. Obviously, yes. That's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is that it is a choice to act upon those desires.
To act upon it, yes. To have it in the first place, no.
Okay.
Right.
not
it's
like-
the
I
same-
feel like a lot of people are going around saying that it's like not a choice to act upon those desires, and that
It's
it's
a choice to act upon them, and it's not a choice to be gay. I am panromantic asexual. That part, not a choice. I could choose to have sex with someone if I wanted to. That is a choice, no matter who it was. That is a choice.
some people are acting
Being
like it's not.
asexual is not a choice. I had no choice in that and no say in that.
Right. I
Yes.
cannot be attracted to women.
Trust me,
I don't
she's
have
tried.
an attraction to women.
Yeah. Mel and I can never eat veal. But yeah, we don't do veal,
Too, but I don't think I like it very much.
but we
So
love
what? That's like
pastrami.
yeah, exactly. It's a choice. Exactly.
Right. So what we're trying to get you to understand is that even though you're choosing to not act upon your attraction to men, it doesn't mean that you're not bisexual.
Exactly.
Okay.
The attraction is
You're
still
saying that, but I am telling you that I am not. I
And
do not
Jake, here's the
have
thing: there's nothing wrong with it.
those attractions. And if I did, I would tell you.
Jake,
I would literally tell you if I had those
Jake,
attractions.
I'm just gonna.
Otherwise, I
Okay.
would not have told you that I had those in the first
Okay.
place.
Jake, are you religious?
Yes.
When did you start being religious?
After I had spiritual experiences,
When?
about there was multiple times. First time was about 7 or 8 years ago, and then I fell into
Okay.
alcoholism,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
I just
Just pause.
recently, about a year and a half ago, had more spiritual experiences, and it's
Okay.
like
Okay. So, all right. I should have asked, like, when did you become more serious about your religion?
about a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Okay. When was the first time you were attracted to a man?
When I was literally when I was like on corn site watching corn, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna
Just
watch
when?
this.
No. Just when? Like, how long ago? More than a year and a half ago? You're muted.
Oh crap! Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Was it more than a year and a half ago?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
Sorry, I
Was
got a
it?
phone call.
It's okay. Was it more than a year and a half ago?
The first time was probably when I was like, I'm going to watch homosexual corn was when I probably 14 or 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna be 100% honest with you here. What it sounds like to me is that you found out that you're bisexual when you were a teenager, and then you turned to the church, got a girlfriend, and are now repressing your gayness.
No, because I would tell you if I was still having those desires, I wouldn't just be sitting here lying to you
It's
saying
not
that I
about
don't.
desire, Jake. It's not about
That I'm
desire.
or attractions. That's what I'm trying.
You know what's interesting?
I
in
would sit
college,
here and tell you. I would tell you guys.
Can you name a hot
straight
man?
up, I'm being this
Jake.
brutally honest with you already.
Jake,
Why would I
tell-
lie to you and tell you that I'm
Okay.
not having those attractions anymore?
Jake, what man did you think was hot? Don't tell me a corn star, please. But
And
like,
it wasn't even
so-
like the men. It was literally just the
Okay.
like act of because I've started off. This is gonna get graphic, but I'm gonna try to.
I don't need it to
Right
get
to him.
graphic. Don't need it to get graphic.
It started off watching certain women do acts that were not the front.
pegging.
I was like, okay, well,
That's a clean word.
that's basically the same thing. I'm being straight up brutally honest with you. Why would I sit here and lie to you and tell you if
Okay.
I'm gonna? Why would I lie to you and tell you that I'm not having attractions to men?
In college, I wrote an entire paper and did a whole presentation and speech on homophobia and speaking up for homosexuals who didn't deserve what they had to go through.
Aquaman.
I knew I was gay. Dogs knew I was gay. Blind people knew I was gay. But I was not able to come to terms with the words, but I spoke out about something confidently and passionately so much to cover it up because I wasn't there yet.
What are
And
you
that's-
trying? Are you trying to hint that I'm trying to cover something up?
Oh, I'm not hinting. I'm saying.
You're saying that I'm covering it up.
Yep.
We've all been
here's the
saying
thing. You're on a journey. Enjoy your life. But here's the thing. I
That's
don't
so
want you to ever
frustrating that you just think I'm lying to you.
No, it's
No,
not that
That
we
I
think you're
don't
lying.
have attractions.
You
to
slipped up
men.
and said it twice or two or three times in the beginning. You slipped up and said that you were making a
I
choice. not to do
misspoke
those.
by saying yes.
You know,
I
you know what,
misspoke.
You know, Jake, I have watched straight porn in my life, and not one time have I been like, yeah, let me go give that a shot, and that's okay. There's
So
nothing
you have
wrong-
been attracted to straight corn.
Wow.
No, I watched it, but I'm like, cool. What's that about? All right, not for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. I'm not angry at straight people. Enjoy it.
Good.
Have
I'm
fun.
glad.
Well, Mel, you have to roll your eyes at me one time, so
Glad you approve, Bish.
there she did it again.
Damn. Okay.
Right, Jake. What we're trying to get you to understand is that like the fact that you even admitted yourself that like if you picked it back up and started watching it again that you'd still be into it, just further cements the fact that you're still bisexual.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it if you weren't.
You can't watch something and go, oh yeah, I'm going to give that. I'm going to do that
Why
again.
should I even continue talking to you guys if you're going to sit here and tell me that I'm lying to you?
Because you want me to be perfectly honest? You want me to be like brutally honest?
Yeah, go ahead and tell me exactly what I am and the attractions that I have,
Well, I
because
mean,
you
to
know
be
me
fair-
better than I do.
I'll be brutally honest. Because you turned to the church and and now you're repressing your gayness.
I'm not repressing anything.
You are.
Okay.
I would
Well,
tell
to
you
be
straight
fair-
up if I still
I-
had
you know,
attractions.
Listen,
That's so
denial is
frustrating
denial.
You're
is
not
only
believing me.
a
So
river in
what's the
Egypt,
point of
but
me?
that's cool.
Or
Yeah, you're in denial that I am not attracted. You're the one who's in denial.
But it's also quite telling
Okay, got
that you're trying to take this position now where the entire conversation you're trying to tell us that our relationships are only sexualized and lust, and that's not the case.
I'm trying to get you to understand that you can choose to act upon
Science
your
disagrees,
desires
science agrees with you can't
or
say
not.
you can't watch something and become that. You can't. That's not how it works. That's it.
I mean, you can. People start watching Korn all the time and start getting into crazier and crazier stuff. It makes sense.
Okay. I wish you well. I wish you the best. I don't know what else to say. I somehow you've got yourself so concerned about things being very dirty, wrong, and perverse that are just people expressing themselves, and you've made it something that it's really not. And
I think it's the same thing as say you smoke weed. You're attracted to smoking weed because it feels good.
no one biologically comes out needing weed.
Yeah, you're not born attracted to weed.
Yeah, like Jake, like
Some
this is
people
why
are
this is
actually
why.
born with like crack babies or like alcoholic.
Yeah, that's not weed, dude. That's not
Born
weed.
addicted to drugs.
This is true.
Okay, that's entirely different than the cannabis. Anyway, Jake, the reason why I'm saying that because you turned to the church and now you're repressing your gayness is because when you first came in here, you quote unquote misspoke a lot, which in actuality was just you telling on yourself. And also, you came in here using a lot of the same words that the church uses about gay
What
people.
words? What do you mean? What words?
Perverse.
I mean, it's the
Perverse
same conversation, whether you're in church or not.
Acting on it.
Perversion and lust and acting upon.
Well, you can say that, yeah, that if you start watching Korn, that there are what should we just take the word perversion out of the English dictionary?
No, I don't care
Because
about
you
that.
can't
I'm telling you,
pervert
what I'm
things.
telling you is that you're mirroring the same language that they use.
I am not. It's not
You are. You just are, man.
that because if
I
I would sit here. I would sit here and tell you straight up.
Yeah.
If I had attractions to men, I don't know why you're refusing and that you're in denial and that you don't believe me. But
Can you
I don't
not
think.
use the word denial with me, please? I mean, really don't.
Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Just
I
see how
mean-
it feels.
Projection. Yeah, I
mean,
Jake,
Yeah,
I don't.
exactly. Projection.
Dude,
Here's the thing.
doesn't the church tell you to like announce your sins to
The
absolve them?
church doesn't tell me to do anything. I'm choosing to do what I want to do, regardless of what anyone tells
No,
me.
okay, I'm
believe
not
in
talking about
Jesus
you.
Christ. I believe in
I'm not
God,
talking about you
and I try to
specifically.
do what God tells me to do.
Jake, I don't care. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm saying, doesn't the church say to the people who go to church that you're supposed to confess your sins in order to absolve them?
The Bible says, I mean, yeah, to repent would be like, yes, like saying like, God, I recognize that me getting drunk all the time is not a good thing.
Right. So what I'm saying is,
I'm
wouldn't
sorry,
it be
God,
better
please help
for
me to
you?
change.
Right. So Jake, what I'm telling you is, wouldn't it
Which
be
has
better
worked for
for
me.
you on your spiritual journey to out loud say, yes, I am gay, and yes, I need to repent because of that?
Yes, that's why I would literally sit here and tell you if I had these attractions. That's insane that you're sitting here trying.
I feel like
this is
you're
so
the
pointless.
thing
You
is
are
that like
literally in denial.
you're lying about it, which is also a sin.
Oh my gosh, dude!
You're repressing it. You're repressing it, lying about it, and
You're in
sinning.
denial. It's okay. I understand.
Yeah, dude. You're just
You're in denial that I
The entire point,
don't
Jake.
have-
Jake, the
That's
entire
crazy,
point,
dude. That's so annoying.
Jake, the entire point is you can't really lose attraction to a gender.
Okay, you don't think people go through phases and they like do things and they act out like, oh, like some people like start smoking weed, some people like end up cutting themselves, some people.
Oh my god!
Okay, trigger
Watch
warning.
porn.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Well then,
Not
Jake,
saying that
Jake,
these
I
are
wish you well on
similar
your journey.
things,
Jake,
but these are things that people do, and they
I
can
wish you
stop
well.
doing.
Oh god!
I don't.
Yeah, that was a good.
This speech is a whole other thing, guys. I'm really sorry about that.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow. Abby, you are life right now. Get into it.
Like, I would respect you way more if you just like admitted that you were gay and thought it was bad and just admitted it to yourself.
I mean, by that logic, like, can you imagine that every movie you watch, you want to do what's in that movie? I'm like,
Right.
Yeah.
No one wants Game of Thrones.
And the thing is, I don't know, like, I've been open to the idea of liking women. It's just not a thing. Like, okay.
We know, Mel.
You show me something, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh, we know, Mel. We've tried.
Oh my God, fun story.
Choose.